Welcome to the Sun Show.
It's about the sun.
In this show, we basically, go over stuff we found about the sun. We found it on TV, on the internet, on the radio, outside, inside, wherever.
The sun's very warm.
It's really, really hot. We know that already. It warms our planet.
There's a lot of hydrogen on the sun.
Yes, there is. The sun keeps us all alive. It even keeps the plants, the trees, the flowers alive. In fact, we found something just about that.
The sun's not hollow. Good evening, everybody. Pretty soon, we're going to take part in one of the biggest scientific experiments in the past 47 years. On my sides, I have two identical plants. And their entire lives, they've been out in the sun receiving photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process of converting light energy into chemical energy and storing it in the bonds of sugar. The process occurs in plants and some algae. Plants need only light energy, CO2, and H2O to make sugar. The process of photosynthesis takes place in chloroplasts, specifically using chlorophyll, the green pigment involving photosynthesis. The energy harvested via light reaction is stored by forming a chemical called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, a compound used by cells for storing energy. So these are two identical plants. This is plant A, this is plant B, and in the experiment, we're going to be placing plant A in the sunlight. It's going to be receiving photosynthesis for the next 3 months. We're going to be placing plant B in darkness. It's going to be receiving absolutely zero photosynthesis, and we're going to compare the differences between the two. Let's find out what happens. Welcome back, everybody. This is pretty exciting. Now it's time to check the plants, see how they're doing. Alright, let's start with plant 1. Okay, this is plant 1. It's the one that was getting photosynthesis, and it's looking pretty good. It's got a lot of flowers, and I think it's grown. That's fantastic. I was told to check the roots because they're the easiest way to check how it's doing, and these are nice roots. It's photosynthesis from the sun clearly helps plants. That is great. Alright, now let's check plant B. Okay, here's plant B. Oh boy, I think it died. Without photosynthesis, this plant, it just can't make it. Alright, let's check the roots. Oh boy, there aren't any roots. So there you have it. Plants need photosynthesis from the sun to live.
Say, did you know the sun is the most important feature in our solar system? It's the largest object and contains 98% of the total solar system mass. Solar energy is created deep within the core of the sun, and it is here that the temperature and pressure is so intense that nuclear reactions take place. The sun appears to have been active for 4.6 billion years and has enough fuel to go on for another 5 billion years or so. Rock on, Big T.
Yeah, there's tons of words that contain sun, yo. Like sun river, sun seeker, sun patrol, sun, sunny side up, sunless, sun lamp, sunrid, sunflower, sunny fish, sun-dried vegetables, sundress, sun-drown, sundown, sun disk, sundial, sundew, sunder, sundeck, sunny day porch, sunbonnet, sunbird, sunbelt. Yeah, boy.
Tonight, on ABC Family, we will take the most godlike creature with the most whitest hair and biggest horns, the unicorn, and throw them onto the sun and watch them struggle for their lives. Welcome back to the show. That was very interesting.
Hey, I was just at the gas station. It took me 8 minutes to get there. It's so far away.
Speaking of 8 minutes, it actually takes the sun's light 8 minutes to travel from the sun to the earth.
Is that at the speed of light?
Yes! Anyway, that's very far. And we set up a little a model, not to scale, but showing you pretty much, the distance. We did it outside in the field. It was raining. This is the sun. The Earth is down there somewhere. Okay. There's a car coming. Oh my God.
All right.
That was so dumb.
Hello. Did you know a spoon would probably melt before it got to the sun? See? Bend the spoon, 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 bend the spoon. See, I told you.
This week on The Real World, the sun.
I'm burning to death!
You know how much an apartment that big would cost on the sun?
The sun is one of the hottest places in the universe. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Arthur Morrison, and this is my good friend
Samantha.
And we're here from Digital Multimedia Enterprise, Digital Studio Productions,
Memorex, Cool Color CDRs.
and we have The Sun, the CD. And it's full of 200 different songs.
200?
all about
200.
the sun. We all know that it takes 1 year to travel a light year. But did you know that the Doors, they had a hit smash single about the sun? Here, let's show you a sample of that.
Waiting for the sun, waiting for the sun, waiting for the sun.
Okay, that was wonderful. The next is kind of a rap song by our good friend DMX. Very good rapper. I personally love his work. But this song is called Ain't No Sunshine by DMX. Let's cut to that.
It's dark and hell is hot. Ain't no sunshine when it's on.
Okay, amazing. Did you know that the sun is very large? Well, our next song is about Clay Aiken. And it's up next. Here it is.
Don't let the sun go down on me, yeah.
This next one of my personal favorites. Kind of old, kind of not. I don't know. It's by Lighthouse. It's called Sunny Days. We all love Sunny Days. Sunny Days. Let's listen to that.
Half undressed, just soaking up the sun.
So order now. It's a great price. We're only offering this for the next 10 minutes, so call in now.
$19.95 plus $48 shipping and handling. The Sun, 700 songs. If you order now, 1-800 The Sun CD.
Now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine.
Did you know that being out in the sun causes people to be tan? Well, if the Earth was closer to the sun, we'd probably all have darker skin. Thank you for your time.
The sun is at the center of the universe.
So, our next guest is Tom Hanks. Tom? Alright, Tom was just in a movie about the sun, so we're going to be asking him some questions about it. So Tom, what was your role in the movie?
Magnificently smart, intelligent things. Certainly a par above the average.
That's what I heard. So, Tom, did you learn anything about the sun?
Check kiting, to some degrees counterfeiting.
That's not true. Come on. Really? Alright. Well, Tom, if there's anything you'd like to share with the people out there that you learned about the sun, what is it?
Look, this is just a kid, incredibly talented, or what have you, but still, he's just ultimately he's a child.
Okay, thank you, Tom Hanks.
Solar energy is created deep within the core of the sun. It's here that the temperature, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, and pressure, 340 billion times Earth's air pressure at sea level, is so intense that nuclear reactions do take place. This reaction causes 4 protons or hydrogen nuclei to fuse together to form one alpha particle or helium nucleus. The alpha particle is about 0.7% less massive than the 4 protons. The difference in mass is expelled as energy and is carried to the surface of the sun through a process known as convection, where it is released as light and heat. Energy generated in the sun's core takes 1 million years to reach its surface. Every second, 700 million tons of hydrogen are converted into helium ashes. In the process, 5 million tons of pure energy is released. Therefore, as time goes on, the sun is becoming lighter. Rock on, Big T.
Yeah, and there are 8 settings that change the speed depending on what... oh, wait, hold on. Alright, my producer's telling me that we just sold out the blender, so now we're going to move on to our Today Special, which is actually an 8x10 picture of the sun. Now, this is a great example of the sun's sunspots. If you see, this picture has hundreds of different sunspots. The sunspots, they're scaled down for the picture. The sunspots are actually up to 20,000 kilometers in diameter. That's bigger than the Earth. Fantastic. The sunspot cycle is every 11 years. The last one took place in 2000, and is giving scientists a great time to study them. The sunspots usually last a few days, and they give off a magnetic field of energy which can affect radio signals. This picture also has a great example of the solar flares, which cause Earth's aurora borealis. And if you look behind the picture, we have a picture of Al Roker. Interesting. Now, in this picture you can see hundreds of sunspots on the sun, but when the sun rotates you can see even more of them. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, my producer's telling me that we sold all 10,000 of these, so we're going to move on to the next item.
The sun is 70% hydrogen and 28% helium. The sun is by far the largest object in the solar system. The sun contains more than 99.8% of the total mass of the solar system. The sun's diameter is 1,390,000 kilometers. The temperature of the sun's core is 15 million K.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Once again, it's time for my favorite part of the show, where we answer your questions. Okay, let's see. The first question is from Jerome Ferguson from El Paso, Texas. Okay, Jerome asks, hello, I was just wondering, how big is our sun compared to other stars? Well, Jerome, that's a good question. Our sun is an average size. Some of them can be as small as our Earth, while others can be up to 500 times larger than our sun. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. Alright, good night.
The sun is the best star in the galaxy. Third period, love you very much, 'cause you're the best star in the galaxy. Yes, all the class, they love you very much. You're the best star in the galaxy.